Hi guys, I'm Juan, tutor in Simply in Spanish Academy. I'm so excited because I am here today to teach you how to write and pronounce these 5 words: despertar, desayunar, almorzar, cenar, y acostar. But it's going to be a little challenging because we are going to learn how to pronounce it and write it, but in past. And I know that the past in all the language is a little bit harder than the present. So this is going to be easy because we're going to acquire this verb like a challenge. That challenge consists in write for 14 days the same structure of the sentence. You have to remember at what time did you do that, and just that's it. Write, and when you finish to write it, you have to pronounce out loud. So it's going to be easy, and we are going to practicing the 2 outputs that we have in the comprehensible input. Alright, so let's go with the video, let's go with the table, and I'm going to teach you how to use it in your life. Okay guys, I'm here in my desk in the chair. Okay, so let's go. What is the idea now? Here I have the document, and what is the idea with the document? This is the document that you are going to print to practice the writing on the past tense that we're going to use in these verbs. All right? My chicken is going to help me. All right. This is my daily practice. Okay. What is the idea? This is going to be the instructions. Okay. Here we have space to write your name if you want to send me your feedbacks about this activity. Here we have the instructions. Okay, what is the idea of this? The first instruction is complete this sheet every day for 2 weeks. All right, 14 days, 2 weeks. Write the verb in past tense plus alas, all right, plus the time. In Spanish, when we want to say what time is it, that you did something, we say alas. I don't know, I did it a las 9 de la mañana. Lo hice a las 9 de la mañana. All right. In this case, we're going to practice that. Me desperté a las. All right. And the last one is after writing, read out loud to practice pronunciation. All right. These 3 simple instructions. This activity is designed to practice simple past tense in first person. Remember, in first person. The structure of each sentence will always be the same. Conjugate verb plus alas plus the time. All right. Remember that the verbs despertar and acostar in first person in Spanish, in past tense, always go with reflexive pronouns. In this case, me desperté, me acosté. Desayunar, breakfast, or to have breakfast. Almorzar, to have lunch. And cenar, to have dinner. We don't use me. We don't say in past, me desayuné, because that sounds weird. It sounds like you eat yourself, something like that, so it's not make sense. All right, just in despertar, acostar, me desperté, me acosté, and that's it. The other verbs is desayuné, almorcé, and cené, and that's it. All right, and I recommend you that you print this document, all right, and keep it to next your bed so you don't forget to do it. Remember that the exercise will only take you 5 minutes. That's it, just 5 minutes of your time. And ideally, you should do it in the end of the day. All right, remember the time when you did each activity. Okay, what are the verbs that we're going to use again? Despertar, this in simple past. Me desperté. Desayunar, desayuné. Almorzar, almorcé. Cenar, cené. Acostar, me acosté. Here we have the English if you want to know the meaning of this. I woke up, I have breakfast, I have lunch, I have dinner, and I went to bed. All right, and this is the idea that when you finish during all your days, this is the structure that you have to have in your sheet of paper. All right, me desperté a las 6:30. We can put here de la mañana. All right, desayuné a las 7 de la mañana. All right, almorcé a las 12:15 de la tarde. Cené a las 8 de la noche. Me acosté a las 10:30 de la noche. Okay, noche. All right, perfect. Remember that in Spanish we have, like you, AM and PM, but we don't say me desperté a las 6:30 AM de la mañana. No, you have to choose between AM or between de la mañana. You can say me desperté a las 6:30 AM. It's good, it's perfect. O me desperté a las 6:30 de la mañana. But you don't have to, you can mix it. Or you can, but you're not going to sound good. All right? So you have to choose between AM or PM or PM. All right? O de la mañana, de la tarde, or even de la noche. All right? Wonderful. So here we have the first day one. All right? The date, la fecha. Imagine that is, in my case, for today is 28th of July. And imagine it's tomorrow. I don't know. 29 de julio. Okay? Alright. Here we have the spaces to write the verbs. In this case, the first one is despertar. The second is desayunar. Okay, I'm going to write here because it's going to help you for you. So, despertar in infinitive. Alright. Here we have desayunar. Here we have almorzar, cenar, and the last one. What was the last one? Acostar. Okay? So, good. Let's go with the first one. Despertar. Remember, the reflexive pronoun, me, first person. Desperté, because it's a past. So desperté, remember that this verb in past, in simple past tense, has a tilde in the last vowel. Me desperté a las, I don't know, imagine that is my, it's a normal day in my life, so I don't know, at 6. 6 de la mañana. I prefer de la mañana. I don't say AM, that sounds like a military thing. De la mañana. Let's go with the next one. Desayunar. Remember that in this case, we don't use a reflexive pronoun, just the verb in past tense. Desayuné, and the tilde in the e, the vowel e. A las, I don't know, maybe it takes 8, all right? 8 de la mañana, right? And erase this, vamos a borrar esto. Okay, the next one is almorzar. Okay, almorcé. Almorcé, okay, change. You have to change the zeta, this letter, zeta, I don't know how can I pronounce that in English, for the C, por la C, all right, and the tilde, almorcé. Okay, you have here a las, almorcé a las 2 de la tarde, 2 de la tarde, all right. Let's go with cenar. So remember, we don't use reflexive pronoun, so it's just the verb in past. Cené, right? A las 7 de la noche. 7 de la noche. Y la última, the last one, acostar. Again, the reflexive pronoun, me acosté a las, I don't know, 10, a las 10. A las 10 de la noche. All right? The idea is that you, with your hours, do this activity. I have a mistake here. It's with desayuné. All right? And this is just the first day. Remember that you are going to do this in the final of the day. All right? So when you are going to rest, you are going to take your sheet of paper, your pen, and you are going to write. Okay. Me desperté a las 6 de la mañana. Desayuné, I don't know, a las, the hour. Almorcé a las, cené a las, me acosté a las. That's it, all right? During the 1 day, 2, 3, 4, and the 2 weeks that we have this challenge, all right? What is the idea? That after of these 14 days, you are going to acquire that 5 verbs, but in past. And that's it. Remember that this activity is just going to take you 5 minutes in the night. I do the same when I want to learn verbs in English. And it's a it's a good activity to practice these verbs. All right, and that's it. The idea is that after this you see how you are improving these verbs. And yes, so I'm going to send you this document. If you want, you can write in the video below in the comments, and I send you this activity or not. You are going to find like a link to download this document. It's going to be easy for you. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for being here until the end to learn about these 5 verbs that we have in Spanish. Remember that if you want to improve your Spanish, you have this method that for me is going to be useful for Spanish learners, that is comprehensible input. Remember that we have 2 inputs and 2 outputs, and they have to practice both of them, inputs and outputs, in the same level. If you are a beginner, it's better that you acquire a lot of input, but if you are in an intermediate or advanced level, it's perfect that you put all your knowledge but in action. All right, and this is an easy way to practice the language. All right, so thank you so much again. Remember, I'm Juan, I'm tutor and the CEO in Simply in Spanish Academy. You can visit us if you want to learn English. I don't teach English. If you want to learn Spanish, and yes, you can follow us on Instagram or in YouTube. This is our YouTube channel. Or if you prefer, we have scheduled our one-on-one class, or you can have to access our conversation clubs that are totally free for you that are learning Spanish. All right, you can find all this information in our website, that is simplyinspanishacademy.com. simplyinspanishacademy.com. It's too easy to arrive there, I think. I don't know. It's good, a new word for me. Okay, and just to finish the pronunciation. So the first verb, me desperté. So you're going to practice the pronunciation with me. Me desperté a las 6 de la mañana. Me desperté a las 6 de la mañana. Desayuné a las 8 de la mañana. Desayuné a las 8 de la mañana. Almorcé a las 2 de la tarde. Almorcé a las 2 de la tarde. Cené a las 7 de la noche. Cené a las 7 de la noche. Me acosté a las 10 de la noche. Me acosté a las 10 de la noche. Okay? Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us. Activate I think the dumbbell, I think that is the name, and give us a like if you enjoyed this video. You're welcome for this. That is your academy, and remember that the life is better when you live in Spanish. Recuerda que la vida es mejor cuando la vives en español. Until the next video. See you. Bye bye.